Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and Jeff has just put out another developer update. So what I'm going to do in this video is go over the juicy bits of information that can be found within this update. Alright guys, so let's get stuck into this. Okay, so he goes over quite a few things, but he's very, very vague. So what I'll do is quickly go over the majority of things here. So there'll be OWL skins coming soon. We already know this. Overwatch League is about to start. We already know that. Blizzard World is coming very soon. We already knew that. And then he says this is the kind of new stuff that he hasn't really spoke about before. But again, this is all very vague. But there are things you can kind of read into this. Well along the path on Hero 27. It's an awesome hero. It's very needed, but they're not sure of the release date. And they're more concerned with getting the hero feeling right than meeting a release date. Now, it's a very needed hero. Like, what is actually needed in this game right now? That's what got me kind of like, what? Like, what is a needed hero in Overwatch right now? Like, we've gone through phases where we're like, yeah, we need a support hero. Yeah, we need some sort of additional tank heroes. But we got that. Like, I feel like now we're just sort of in a space of you can just give us whatever you like and we'll just kind of take it. I think this will be a defensive hero. And I honestly think it'll be Sven, sort of the evil Torbjorn. I think that's what this is going to be. If it's not, I'll be very surprised and we'll have to wait and see. But you never know, ladies and gentlemen. It possibly could. Or it could be Diva's mech buddy. I mean, that's another potential option we've got there, but we just don't know. But this hero, I don't know, like, I imagine we'll see this around about April, possibly. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see when this launches, but you guys get crazy in the comments below. New maps are in the works, which is, like, obvious. You know, that's always going to be a thing. This is the big thing, though. They're continuing to work on competitive play. Now, Jeff says this. They've got strategy and tactics when it comes to fixing competitive, or at least putting ideas forward. So as each season rolls out, they want to make like really good short-term strategy and tactic fixes, but they're also looking at the long-term state of Overwatch Competitive. Now, he says they've actually been talking about this internally, about what they want competitive to be. They want to evolve the plan this year for the long term of Overwatch. What the hell does that mean? Like, that actually is quite a big statement there. Like, that could mean, like, we all know about role select, right? This could mean one of two things, I think. They either go like a role select type of role preferred queue, or they automate that with the matchmaker, so it just puts like 2 DPS, 2 tanks, 2 healers together, instead of you saying, oh, I prefer to be a tank or a healer or whatever. Or they introduce a guild system, which then allows us to build teams before we go into competitive. Like, that's kind of where I am with this. It's very interesting, though, that he would actually say this. Like, that is very interesting to me. Like, you guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below, because it's very, very vague. I mean, that is literally what Jeff said. They just, you know, they want to work out what competitive is going to be long term, but they're not sure what that is just yet, but they're having internal discussions. Could mean anything, but it means that they're probably looking at the way it changes. It could be picks and bans possibly as well. You know, you could ban certain heroes, pick certain heroes. Maybe you can only use certain heroes like once per round or so. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. The sky's the limit with that, so we'll have to see. Story development of Overwatch. They're going to continue developing the story. Again, this goes without saying. But what Jeff did say is they're going to continue the theme about heroes responding to the Winston call. Now, to me, this was a little bit strange because, well, Winston's recall was in 2016. It's 2018 now, and we're still getting to see the stories of the heroes going, oh, Winston's just called us, let's go and join Overwatch. I don't know, that seems a bit weird to me. It's almost like I feel like that story should be got rid of and we should be like focusing on like the now and the future of Overwatch, not keep looking back at the past. Like, I don't know. Anyway, then he goes on to the different types of events, and I want to touch on Uprising first, because he says this is coming back now. He said this before, so Uprising is coming back, how it did last year, but also it's going to evolve. They don't know how this is going to be just yet. It could be really big, according to Jeff, but it's definitely going to be an evolved format. So if you missed out on it last year, you'll get to play it again, and this is what they call the lore-based event. Year of the Dog returns, again, we know that, but he does actually say there is some significant, well, I say Year of the Dog returns, the Chinese Lunar New Year event, actually it's not specific to China, is it? The Lunar New Year event returns. This year, though, it's Year of the Dog instead of Year of the Rooster, but Jeff said it's got significant content. What could that mean? Possibly they give us actual capture the flag maps. That might be something they do, because remember last year we got capture the flag, but it wasn't on any specific maps. There was some slight changes to, I think Li Jiang had some slight changes to it. Maybe we'll see that. Maybe we'll see a mini competitive mode again, like we did with Lucio Ball. And then he said, celebrating the Overwatch anniversary, they're going to do this again this year. Dance emotes will be coming back. There'll be more legendary skins, and there will be tons and tons of new content in the loot box this month, which again we know, because that's all of the stuff that was announced at BlizzCon, like all of the skins I showed you guys in the previous video. So let me know what you think about this, guys, in the comments below. I know my voice is still really bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. If you find it hard to listen to me, I apologize. But yeah, this is interesting. Like, I think what really got my attention there was the comments on competitive, because he spoke. I mean, this was a very short developer update, but he really spoke about competitive in more vague detail than he did the other topics, if that makes any sense. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.